But
for the
is
product
that
for the
still
clients.
true though, Tiago? Because I mean the market, I mean the Swedish market was, a stellar example of how to develop structured products
Yeah,
up until a few years ago, and now it feels like we're in a bit of
I,
we've
yeah,
stagnated a little bit, and maybe we have a lot to learn from others who've moved on.
yeah, that's a very good point. I think different markets developed in different ways, right? For example, the private banking, the Swiss market, even the UK private banking market, they moved into RFP, RFQ, purely same products, same autocallables, reverse convertibles, participation products. So, and actually, you mentioned about, for example, the UK market being only a FTSE. That's only true for the advisor market. For the private banks, no. The advisors, the wealth managers have access to thousands of different underlyings, and they're trading every day with the best price. And I think I wouldn't say that's very innovative, right? It became a product that is being, people just changed the underlying, and the barrier, and the potential of the headline rate. It's very fixed. I think what we've seen in the French markets, more the autocallables, and the Italian markets, that where there is some innovation in terms of the underlyings. But I still think that the Swedish market is willing to try new things compared with other ones. Definitely the market shrunk. I mean, you used to sell 10 billion, 10 billion euros, like, what, 8 years ago, right? Mikael now it sells less than three, probably slightly higher now. It's growing, but I think you see that difference. But in terms of size, and especially players which are very focused on structured products, like Grantham, Strivo, and other ones, I think those are still innovative, right? They need to be. So yeah, I agree with you. The size is much less, but I think the culture, the Swedish market is still there. And I think we're doing this when we wanted to get your opinion too on this podcast, because manufacturers are looking into the Swedish market and coming back, and include, of course, the banks, the local banks who actually now find out that actually they lost, because they used to have an industry, they used to have diversification, and their wealth clients are moving to other wealth firms, global wealth firms, that offer more products, that offer structured products. And I think that's I think, yeah, the Swedish banks and the Swedish distributors will need to be innovative if they don't want to lose their clients to let's say, the international wealth managers.
Yeah, I mean that's a big divide. All the international providers are still doing this, and they've become better at it, whereas the Swedish banks left it behind. And I mean, if I understand, the wish to move to things that can easily be standardized and automated and digitized. But I mean, in the end, it's a personal relationship between the advisor and the client. And one of the fantastic things about structured products is that you have natural points in time where you need to talk to the client about certain things that are happening. Whereas if you do, a fund or discretionary management of stocks, there is no such natural point in time. You can obviously just book the client, once per quarter or whatever, but you won't have that much to talk about. Here that okay, there's possibility for a coupon on April 2nd. Let's talk later that week, and you have something to talk about. So
Yeah,
I think that's an aspect that shouldn't be ignored.
that's a very, very, very good point.